in the black and gold room. First off, will Administrative Assistant Wary please call roll?
Senator Archer, Senator Arnberger, Senator Bicker, Senator Cooper, Senator Davis, Senator DeVore, Senator Gonzalez, Senator Gress, Senator Hand, Senator Hill, Senator Klein, Senator Lawrence, Senator Lewis, Senator Linder, Senator Melvin, Senator Motor, Senator Morgan, Senator Patel, Senator Powers, Senator Rajas, Senator Reyes, Senator Roscoe, Senator Smallback, Senator Tendick, Senator Weiss, Senator Wilson, and Senator Yunker.
First off, I'd like to apologize for delay. We had a lot of budgets to go ahead and print off and have ready for this evening. So that's the reason for that. Up now, though, we have Abby Weedle with Tiger Tots to just talk more about the service they offer here on campus.
Hello, I'm Abby Wadle, and I'm the director at Tiger Tots.
And I'm Sarah Wenholtz. I'm the lead teacher.
I just want to thank you for inviting us to come and tell you a little bit about Tiger Tots. We hope you will help spread the word about Tiger Tots and the services offered for Fort Hays students. Tiger Tots has been open since 1980 and is such a needed resource for our campus. And SGA has been such a support over the years and a vital means to helping students at Fort Hays further their education. Tiger Tots is to provide a quality preschool and child care for ages 2 and a half, if fully potty trained, through ages 6. We try to keep our rates as affordable for our Fort Hays students. Also, Tiger Tots, we try to be as flexible as possible with parent schedules for when they want their children to attend. So we offer full-time Monday through Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday. So whenever they have classes, then they can choose the days. Let's see. We want students to succeed and know that being a full-time parent and a full-time student is so challenging. So students have the convenience of knowing that their child is in a safe and nurturing environment that is located right where they are attending their classes. And it is comforting for those parents to be able to stop by at any time and check on their children or visit and have lunch with them if they want to. So that's a benefit of being right here on the campus.
Abby and I have this past year have implemented a strong curriculum, Get Set for School. So we know that our Tiger Tots are receiving the best education possible as well as their parents. Not only are the Tiger Tots receiving education, but the students are as well. We have the speech language pathology students, nursing students, early childhood students who can come in and work with us, so they're getting guidance from their advisors as well as Abby and I. When we do our curriculums, they get to learn about the reading, handwriting, language, and math that we are teaching kids at this young age and how they can implement it with what they're doing. And that is it.
Do we have any questions at all? So, did you say how much the service was for students and everything?
It is $23 per day, so we bill by day.
Okay, and what all does that include?
That includes 2 snacks, a lunch, and then we're open 7:30 to 5. So, and they are free to bring their children whenever they want, so before their class at any time, and pick them up whenever they would like as well.
All right. That's all the questions I have. Does anyone else have any other questions this evening? All right, seeing none, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate everything you guys do. So. All right, up next, that moves us into executive reports for the evening, starting off with President Roberts.
Good evening, everyone. I just got back from Washington, D.C. yesterday after a very long flight delay at Reagan and spending the night there. I can tell you that was an interesting experience, one that I will not forget. But overall, it was amazing. Got to meet some fantastic people, and even got into a discussion over higher education funding with Senator McCain, and that was quite interesting. He's actually a pretty good supporter of higher education from what it seemed and what I had anticipated. But anyways, just so everyone in this room and all the other students know, tomorrow the Kansas Supreme Court is going to release their decision on this K through 12 school financing issue. This is very important for us to pay attention to, because if they rule that the Kansas legislature did not adequately provide funds to K through 12, they're going to have to get that money from somewhere, and it's going to be from us. So we have a potential battle coming up to remind the legislature of why higher education funding is so important, and to fight for any funds that we can be able to maintain. So after tomorrow, we'll kind of know how that route is to go. I will say, from following the case, I'm very surprised that the K through 12 lawyer Gannon did not actually really present a case of how the funds have actually directly provided inadequate education to children during his case, unlike the Montoya case years ago, which was very surprising to myself and other people I've talked to. So it may be ruled probably somewhere in between the lines, for possibly they have to provide some sort of funding but give flexibility to the legislature of how that's done. But I'm obviously not a lawyer, or be able to fully anticipate what the Supreme Court decides on that, so we'll just have to wait till tomorrow. Another great thing is just a update on the Safe Trek app moving forward. I have a conference call tomorrow on being able to potentially get the equipment installed during spring break. So that means the app and everything hopefully may be ready to go right after spring break, which would be a great thing for students. And for students in the audience who don't know, the Safe Trek app is an app that where if you hold your thumb for any student who's walking home from their place of work, from a car back to the residential life area, they hold their thumb on the phone screen, and if they take their thumb off and don't enter an access code within 15 seconds, it automatically contacts the local authorities and let them know of where you're located at and that there may be a potential issue, so they can adequately be able to get there at a decent amount of time. So campus safety has been one of the #1 concerns that we had to be able to address moving forward. So we've been working on that for the last few months, and very glad to see this hopefully be ready this school year for students this year. The other thing is, a little birdie within the Kansas legislature told me that Chairman Les Donovan of the Tax Committee of the Senate may be withholding the sales tax bill from a committee vote until, #1, depending on how the Supreme Court ruling is, and #2, just the overall fact that the Senate is not too enthusiastic of eliminating the sales tax on textbooks. This is why, as stated last week, we have to keep the pressure on and the public discussion going to force his hand and to put the bill up for a vote. So I just want to remind everyone, make sure to use Twitter, and folks within the audience, the hashtag taxless textbooks and hashtag KSLEG for Kansas legislature, and remind the Senate of why school funding is very important, but also any little bit of dollars that can save students is very helpful. Other than that, that is my report. Thank you. Oh wait, I lied to y'all. Up for first reading tonight is a bill on an honor code for students. I just want to quickly recognize Senator Melvin and Senator Patel for their hard work in moving forward, and also the rest of Student Affairs. But these two really put a bulk of the work into this, into the research and stuff. So I just want to thank you guys for handling this on a delicate and respectful time manner. Thank you.
Okay, it's been a busy week for me, working with the allocations budgets and finalization. The final numbers are reflected in Bill 14S-112. The committee has decided to go ahead and build in a $10,000 buffer for organizations that feel they deserve more money. So that's it in a nutshell. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of long hours. So that's that. I won't take any more of your time. I'll go on to, Campus Relations Director Campbell is not here this evening, so we will move on to Legislative Affairs Director Matt Whitmore.
How's everybody doing? Again, Chris makes my job easy. So just to recap, Gannon versus Kansas, that's going to be, the hearing's going to be tomorrow and the final decision tomorrow morning. So we should hear about that. And then also along with the sales tax amendment, the hearing is next Thursday for that. And we'll keep putting pressure on that with your Twitter updates, your Facebook, and even Tiger Day coming up this next Tuesday. So that's all I got. Thanks.
Administrative Assistant Rachel Wary.
Simple is 14, 2/3 is 18, and we have 26 attendees this evening.
All right, Treasurer Brandon Taylor.
Hello, everyone. Hope you all had a good week. 1 week till spring break, so let's finish strong to spring break. You should all have my treasurer's report. You can take a look at that. If you have any questions, let me know on that. This week, I've been assisting Legislative Affairs Director Whitmore on getting some logistics done for Tiger Day, which is happening this Tuesday. Other than that, it's been a pretty quiet week for me this week, so that's all I got. Thank you.
Public Relations Director Noel Hoosman.
Hi, everybody. So this week I have been working on the newsletter, which I see some of you have picked up from the table, and that is also available on our website, FHSUstudents.org, and it will also be available on TigerLink if you guys use that frequently. In there, we have a summary of what happened at Higher Ed Day, and we also talk in there a little bit about the big event. For the big event, we will be needing team leaders for different projects that we have, so if you are interested in that, please come talk to me in the office. And like President Roberts was saying about the pressure on the taxless textbooks, please, please, please keep that in mind when you're talking about that on the internet. In the newsletter, we have a section about that. It's like use your social media voice to get this going, and we have all the hashtags and the @ tags in the newsletter as well. And that's what I've been doing this week. Thank you, guys.
All right, then moves into committee reports, starting off with Senator Davis with appropriations. Okay. I see you have two bills up for first reading. Senate Affairs with Senator Lawrence. Student Affairs, Senator Powers.
And we talked a lot about the bill that is up for first reading tonight that Senator Patel and Senator Melvin put together, which is really awesome because it's something we kind of started as a committee, and due to all of us kind of getting separated within allocations, they really took it under their own wings, which is awesome. And we also kind of made a few plans on what we want to do for the rest of the semester, so it'll be good.
Legislative and Political Action Committee, Senator Weiss.
My committee did meet tonight. We just worked on some final things for Tiger Day.
And Allocations Committee, Senator Tended.
My committee did meet tonight, and tonight we have our bill up for first reading.
All right, now we'll move into open forum this evening. We'll start off with organization appeals. Whoever would like to go first, please come to the student mic and state how much more money you would, which line items you would like funded, and why. So, whoever would like to come on up. Just go ahead and state which organization you're representing.
Center for Language and Culture.
and introduce yourself too.
I like it. Good evening. It's nothing actually related to what you've been granting us. It's just to tell you how appreciative we are because we came out as a student organization and asked the permission for a waiver. So I just wanted to thank you and say that of course we're thanking you for what you've been giving us, but tell you how appreciative we are and how appreciative our international students toward the initiative you gave us. So thank you very much.
All right. Whoever's next would like to make an appeal, please come on up. Don't be shy. We won't bite. I promise. There we are.
Hello, I am Tate Harrington, the president of Delta Tau Omega.
And I am Juliana Herrera, the secretary/treasurer of Delta Tau Omega.
First off, we would like to thank the allocations committee for the funding that they did recommend giving to our organization. There was only two changes that I wanted to recommend to the committee. The first was for the original allocations recommendation, which is right now at $5,950. We were under that on the document we all received. It said that we were recommended $2,250 for lodging, $1,250 for transportation, and $2,500 for airfare. When we added that together, we got a total of $6,000 rather than $5,950. We just wanted to.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and address that.
Okay.
The recommendation was $5,950, and some of the notes, they were not carried over from the original. They were with the original process when we went through once, and some of them were failed to be updated on my end from the follow-up. So I plan on sending out a revised and updated list that tells you exactly what was funded and why. If any other organizations feel the same way, that's your answer as well. Yeah, any other further line items you'd like to fund?
The only other thing was that that total was funded for 10 people to go on our trip for 4 days. We just would like to request a little bit additional funding. We have 12 going on our trip this year, and we would expect that many, if not more, for next year. So we just wanted to request for 12 people to go on the trip for 4 days, which I think would bring it up to $2,700 for lodging, $1,500 for transportation, and $3,000 for airfare. And so that was the only request we had.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Whoever's next, come on up. We have any other organizations willing or who would like to make an appeal? All right. Seeing none, then that will move us into open forum. Yes, President Roberts. President Roberts.
I'd like to move into executive session to discuss personnel matters. The purpose of the executive session is to protect the identities of individuals and other instances of individuals that may be required. Those who would be in attendance is members of the Student Senate, Executive Board, and advisors.
All right. Is there a second? Second by Senator Han. All those in favor of moving into executive session, please raise your placards high. All right. All those opposed? All right. We're now into executive session. Would everyone except those sitting around the table please exit the room? Cameras please turned off. And we will let you back into the meeting once we are through. We estimate about 10 minutes on the way